Now Menelaus and I sailed home together on friendly terms from Troy. But when we came off Sunian Point in Attica, the ship still running free, Onotor's son Phrontis, the steersman of Menelaus' ship, fell over with a death grip on the tiller. Some unseen arrow from Apollo hit him. No man handled a ship better than he did in a high wind and sea. So Menelaus put down his longing to get on, and landed to give this man full honor and funeral. His own luck turned then, out on the wine-dark sea, in the murmuring holes again, he made Cape Malea. But Zeus, who views the wide world, sent a gloom over the ocean, and a howling gale came on with seas increasing, mountainous, parting the ships and driving half toward Crete, where the Kydonians live by Iordanus river. Off Gorton's coastline in the misty sea, there a reef, a razor-back, cuts through the water, and every westerly piles up a pounding surf along the left side, going toward Phaistos. Big seas buffeted back by the narrow stone. They were blown here and fought in vain for sea room. The ships kept going into their destruction, slammed on the reef. The crews were saved, but now those 5 that weathered it got off to southward, taken by wind and current on to Egypt, and there Menelaus stayed. He made a fortune in sea traffic among those distant races, but while he did so, the foul crime was planned and carried out in Argos by Aegisthus, who ruled over golden Mycenae 7 years. 7 long years, with Agamemnon dead, he held the people down before the vengeance. But in the 8th year, back from exile in Attica, Orestes killed the snake who killed his father. He gave his hateful mother and her soft man a tomb together, and proclaimed the funeral day a festal day for all the Argive people. That day Lord Menelaus of that great war cry made port with all the gold his ships could carry. And this should give you pause, my son. Don't stay too long away from home, leaving your treasure there and brazen suitors near. They'll squander all you have or take it from you, and then how will your journey serve? I urge you, though, to call on Menelaus, he being but lately home from distant parts in the wide world. A man could well despair of getting home at all, if the winds blew him over the great South Sea. That weary waste even the wintering birds delay 1 winter more before the northward crossing. Well, take your ship and crew and go by water, or if you'd rather go by land, here are horses, a car, and my own sons from company as far as the ancient land of Lacedaemon, and Menelaus, the red-haired captain there. Ask him with courtesy, and in his wisdom he will tell you history and no lies. While Nestor talked, the sun went down the sky, and gloom came on the land. And now the grey-eyed goddess Athena said, Sir, this is all most welcome and to the point, but why not slice the bulls' tongues now, and mix libations for Poseidon and the gods? Then we can all retire. High time we did. The light is going under the dark world's rim. Better not linger at the sacred feast. When Zeus's daughters spoke, they turned to listen, and soon the squires brought water for their hands, while stewards filled the wine bowls and poured out a fresh cup full for every man. The company stood up to fling the tongues, and a shower of wine over the flames, then drank their thirst away. Now finally Telemachus and Athena bestirred themselves, turning away to the ship, but Nestor put a hand on each and said, Now Zeus forbid, and the other gods as well, that you should spend the night on board and leave me as though I were some pauper without a stitch. No blankets in his house, no piles of rugs, no sleeping soft for host or guest. Far from it. I have all these, blankets and deep-piled rugs, and while I live the only son of Odysseus will never make his bed on a ship's deck. No, not while sons of mine are left at home to welcome any guest who comes to us.